That's the Montebello. And this particular location is famous for paying out big. Everybody knows about the event that Daryl's out here. He never shuts up about it. What we're doing will be somewhere right around $9. I even went back and visited the old locker today and loved it for life. I brought this today because I'm the king of Montebello. But today I'm going to get the unit that I will never shut up about. Montebello will finally have a new key. My turn to score. Well, everybody knows that we have done pretty good at Montebello in the past. They don't want us fighting here, so the best thing I can do is go ahead and try to do the fight, some type of fight between day and day. You're going to end spite a fight. Yeah, it's the best plan ever. Yeah, I'd like to get a nice longer hand. Serious, okay? We gotta get that stuff. We gotta get there and be dressed like that. You know what? Expensive stuff. No matter how old you are, Dad will always in there. That's your color. That's fine. Bog? The bog is on. Uh-oh. They're fine. Hey. They're not. They're just heading in. That's what this is. Here's a perfect example. I'm back, baby, out. In this game, if you can't play injured, you can win. What's up with the red band? That's the market of this company company. I'm a member. Sir, I got it. I want that locker. Do you want that locker? That locker. I want that. You've been hanging with me. Okay, medic! I can't get distracted by perfect day. Unfortunately, my dad can't. Well, like that was trash. I killed Gunter. That's nobody. My dad, come on. Oh. Where's the Gunter? How you doing? I like to walk. Medium back, big back. Come back to it. I'm hanging out. Haircut tip. Don't prove your more. He's one to talk. Oh, yeah, why did they ask me? Yeah, we gotta push it. Guy. Really going to do the job. I just had to think about it and it happened. Like, fire! Had a little break from day. I stuff takes serious, okay? Here, I'm taking all this stuff my money, but well, with that, you're not gonna need coming over. No, get a bit of money, no that. Wow, this all looks like stuff that you would wear. $30 in clothes. Nice, $20. Those are sanitizing system. And that's an allergy filter. And this is a sanitizing cover bottle. This box is at least $100. It's like a whole thing. It's about being clean. I know you're not really into that, but yeah, James wants to love it. Check this out. Look, let me nice. Yeah. Right. What's on the other is you're providing healthy living environment. And one of the things okay. That's me. That's 95 95 times 4. Best gas, you want gas? It's big, it's now. So like somebody else about that, like No. I guess Father Thomas Kincaid wins it. Oh, if you play clock? I'm sorry. Trollers, we get the wireless fiber speed for $50. Oh, see how careful right here, Kincaid play. Get $50 for me. Right here. For a channel, $20. That's a receiver, $20. This entertainment center's trash. Those things, tough, right? Trash. That's great, huh? Hey! Good looking expensive suitcase right there, $20 alone. Got a lot of hit treasures back there. My back is screaming, no! My heart is saying, oh, yeah! So we're gonna head forward. Yeah, nice pod here. That's probably the nicest thing in this unit, that pod. Got some potential. Nice picture. I don't think there's very much mystery. Because they're up to 25 minutes. Right? Something funny to say. I tell you what, it's this one.
We cannot let the cart stay stopped.
Smaller furniture, newer furniture, you have some maple back there. You never know. Rooms like this, you don't make your money as what you see. You make your money what you don't see. That's what African art, some more art. Right there, so you can try to hit it big. A lot of stuff in here. I don't see any quality, but I see a lot of money in quantity. Quantity? My bag don't want it. I got some where they at? Yeah, that jar right there. Couple of nuts.
Don't overlook it.
Alright, trash.
Boxes.
Oh, big freaking deal. I got about 15 minutes. Okay, that's a velvet artwork. That was a good name. Somebody the only person that can sell it like that. Yeah, oh, Dad, look at all those full buckets. I can put those buckets. Yeah, chicken and pork chops and ribs. I heard you do the
Your work has not gone unnoticed.
That'd be like a turn. More ladder. I just made your son up. Bend over and pick that. Ivy, not morphine. Can you bend over and pick those $100? I'll leave it. Alright, Chihuahua. Starting right here, Memo. It's time to find out if my unit is going to found me the new Kingdom Montebello. These are
we have been
wine
awarded
glass.
additional time.
$3 a piece, that's $25. Brand new, $30. right there. Samsonite, there's $100 right there. Another $100 right there. Oh, got the Indian motorcycle. That one. Here, $40. These are about $5 a piece. 22 of them, $110. Mannequin heads, $5 a piece. Little $8 activity set right there. That's gonna be $25. 20 on these Barbies. What do you got? Room there? We'll get $175 for it. $20 on the wooden frame. Check it out. Oh, the Aztec War. It's $100. Like I said, well, you said this is actually $50. Believe it or not. It's about $100 scale to me. What's this on the table, Nimble? It doesn't look like a mask. Maybe it's a fertility mask. I'm going to take a touch of the It could be a third radar project or a priceless work of art. $25 on the bike. You got $100 for the rim, tires. You the big stuff now or what? Hard rock maple, 24-inch drop leaf, the china cabinet, 6 chairs. Today's market is about $500. Little composite statue, about $150. Looks like you have an oak buffet, and this is the trim piece that sits on top, $250 right there. Got another $50 mannequin up there. And that's about $800 right there, my friend. Queen armchair, about $50. A couple of Indonesian armchairs up there, $100 a pair. This first change is probably worth $200. Unless that mask is worth millions, I don't think I'm going to be the new king of Montebello. If I have to do this myself, I am going to be pissed. Brando had to go run an errand. So I'm going to start going through this locker. And he better be back soon. $750? I'm not really worried. Because when you're the king, you turn everything into a gold mine. There's a $20 parabolic fan. Right inside here's a nice little $50. There's another $10. I'm $80. Not even inside the door yet. Hey! I was a soccer player. Man, the last couple longers I've got had a lot of balls. Probably $20 bill right there. Oh, look at this. Bank of Beach balls. What kind of balls here?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Oh, they're little. They're floating tubes. They're not even balls. This is where I really need Brando. This really pisses me off. Probably get about $50 out of the refrigerator. All right, so I've got the footboard, the headboard. That's $150 with the mattress. $200. What is $100? The top
I'm building Sentry.
probably $50. There's some big ass.
4, 3, 2, 1. Start fighting now.
This thing. Man, that looks like some big rough craft. There's a lot more of those too in there. It might be some generic light books or something. 7, 8 of them. No? You got strap for you strap in and you float down the river. It could be one of those big rubber balls that you get into, bounce around. I think I should probably go take one of these and check out. But if they're worth some money, then I've done good. Brando, hit the knife. That'll help my balls. Brando, fire!
The bomb is near.
I say, change this about let's get out of here. Let's go. Why are we meeting in a parking lot? This is going to be so awesome. My dad investigated a girl like that we found. Now, I'm regretting. Why are we going in the bathroom? Well, if you have to go to the bathroom with your holding in your hand right there, you're going to make it go like that. And make it like a Jordan. Oh, man. This is Jordan. I think we're walking in here. We ain't got to do what we ain't got to do. This is the stall. Oh,
Teleporter going up.
Can't let them.
this is Jordan. I think we're walking in here. We ain't got to do what we ain't got to do. This is the stall. Yeah, but that's going to make it clean. I'm happy but the by itself has the ability to kill whatever bacteria on the surface. I can see it. It's gold right now. I cannot concentrate. So let's see. Pixelizing is reflected off of the surface, killing bacteria. It's not cleaning it. It's not removing the water and stains. It just kills the bacteria.
How do we know this actually just worked? I mean, is there a way to test it?
Yeah. So I'm wiping the seat and then stick it inside.
So what would be a good number on the Yeah, because he wasn't here ever. All right. One more question. How much can we get for this?
So it is good. It works well.
Bloody agent!
You probably could get $75.
I'll be back for $75. I am sick of my dad's crap.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. No, stay as long as you would like in here. I'm out here. See you later.
I did a lot of research on this mask, and I found a lady named Valerie Lynn who collects artifacts from different cultures around the world. She happens to be at Beverly Hills High School right now, so I'm on my way there to see what she knows about it. Maybe it's a mask made for a king. So Valerie, I figured you're the person that's going to be able to tell me what I have here exactly.
You have a mask made by Brazilian people living in the super Amazonian region. They've always been surrounded by their enemies. So the maximum population that anybody has been able to identify is 1,500 people. And that's before they got down to 49.
That was bad here.
They got slaughtered by their neighbors. They actually make these masks to represent the ghosts of their worst enemies. So instead of trying to block out the memory of those folks, they actually memorialize them in masks like this. If I did this,
Nothing beats American-made munition.
The other materials that you see here are mother of pearl for the eyes, and for the teeth,
E-Pix teeth. What do you think something like this is worth?
We have a mask that's similar to this in our collection. The people identified it as a Carabate mask, based on what we paid for ours, which I think is in pretty much the same condition. I'm going to estimate about
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
$500.
I'm Canadian. That's not me.
5, 4,
I'm a Canadian.
2,
That ain't me. I'm me.
1.
Are you Jason?
I am. You must be Daryl.
I'm here at Next Level Sports Complex to see Jason Brennan to get my balls examined. So, Jason, what game do you play with bubble balls?
You either play soccer because your arms are inside, so you have to play soccer. Or the other thing is kind of an old-fashioned Red Rover where people are just bashing into each other and flying in the air. Either way, people are going to go ahead of this thing and they're going to be beaten in the air.
Yeah, that's not good for me. I do not like my feet in the air when I play with balls. There's 8 of them. What are they worth?
I think they would probably be more used at this point. Oh, change. Nuts. Hold on.
I'm ready to play with my bubble balls. Let's get it on.
That's weird.
Need some Vaseline?
How's that feel?
Daryl Sweets remain king of Montebello. Only got 550 big ones with his lines. When he and Gunter went to the bathroom and came out with $490. Investors they a pequeño profit of $380. While Ivy's back,
Someone here ain't
kept him
one
on the sidelines. So what we're gonna do, you guys? Where's the phone? Man, that is claustrophobic. Listen to Mary's poor car. Bang, 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 bang. That's a valve banging.
Oh, that's bad news. You don't check your own?
Yeah, I do. I put my own in there.
Let's check it right now. Uh-huh. You, little lady, are a couple quarts low.
Okay.
If we get the time, we'll go to the store and we'll get what you need.
Appreciate that.
Always been a couple quarts left.
When storage units are abandoned, the treasures within
This is do or die.
are put up for auction.
Give it to me, right here.
7,000. So.
It's going to be a long day today,
Right?
Look how many receipts I'm going to have.
How many did you cover? 30?
Well, almost.
Tonight? Brand new account, middle of the valley. You know, new facility just means new money. And today, we're going to give the buyers 27 new chances to spend it. You betcha. It's going to be great.
But it's going to be a long day.
So here's the plan today. I gotta be somewhere. I got a schedule today. I don't want to be too late.
I get that you have somewhere to be, but this is our business.
But right now, my business is birthday cake.
Everybody likes birthday cake. It's not Jared's birthday. And what comes first?
No digging around today.
buzz on social media of whether or not he died, which would be pretty fantastic. We'd get the champagne going, but it's shutting down Congress. Mitch McConnell will not vote this week. The former GOP leader's absence is prompting the postponement of Senate appropriations markups. Senator Mitch McConnell will not return to the Senate this week, a spokesperson for the Kentucky Republicans said Monday. Senator McConnell is still working closely with staff on Senate business and Kentucky matters. However, he will not be voting this week, said the spokesperson. McConnell's ongoing absence means planned Senate Appropriation Committee markup scheduled for later this week will be canceled, according to a committee aide who was granted anonymity to speak ahead of a formal announcement. Anonymity to speak ahead of a formal announcement. Interesting. Quite interesting, I would say. Mitch McConnell's not gone. Nobody's seen him. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows the excellent care that he's getting. That's why he went to the hospital. Right. Mitch McConnell has been in the hospital a lot. He's fallen, he's zoned out, he can't talk, and nobody knows why. And now they're saying excellent care. Nobody knows caring for what. He's canceling votes. In fact, he missed the War Powers Resolution vote today in the Senate that allowed it to pass. This is a big problem for Republicans. This is a huge rebuke of Donald Trump. And nobody knows. Nobody knows anything. Why is that? Why is it that we don't know? And I will say, and I hate saying these words, but on both sides, when a member of Congress is up to the job or not, there have been more Democrats who have died in office than Republicans. It was a problem. It really was. Because when a Democrat got president, as we saw in Texas with Greg Abbott, he would push off and scoot down the line and move down the road and kick the can and kick the rock and do whatever he thought. Well, I guess he was kicking it. You know? People are gonna say that's offensive. It's not. Greg Abbott's a piece of shit. But he would kick the can down the road, wheel it. I don't care. No one get mad at me. And it would delay our ability to have a full caucus in Congress. And it's a problem. We can't have members of Congress dying. We cannot have members of Congress being pushed to run for re-election and using their incumbency as a shield to keep us from having real, actual fighters and legislators in Congress. We cannot allow that. And now we don't know what's going on with Mitch McConnell. But this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time. I order you to And by the way, did you know that if you die in Congress, you bequeath onto your family or whoever is your direct beneficiary 1 year's salary? This would make sense. This would make sense if it was like, you know, young mom, young dad, kids, maybe they're in their 40s. People in Congress in their 40s, though. And, like, it would go a long way. But these are people who are, like, 80, 90 years old. Ads from the game. And, like, we're paying them to die in Congress? That seems a little crazy, doesn't it? They're cashing one more check on us as the people in power are wealthier than they've ever been through stock trading, through blatant corruption, at least under this administration. But so we don't know where Mitch is. And it's causing Republicans to cancel votes, and it's causing Republicans to lose votes. Interesting. Mitch, weekend diverts. I don't know. He could be dead. But this just kind of speaks to the broader issue of the media's refusal to, like, confront these things when they're not Joe Biden wearing tennis shoes. Joe Biden wearing tennis shoes. Ah! Jake Tapper, right boys, ah! Oh my God. Insane. The president of the United States right now might as well be Mitch McConnell, freezing up, unable to speak, having his health issues hit, whether or not he's taking his fat drug. Right? And I think there was a great breakdown of this by a creator physician I really like on Instagram. Physical therapist, I should say, but I like on Instagram. He gave some concrete examples of kind of the medical problems that Donald Trump is experiencing as he's stuck down. Around like a fucking child at the G7 summit because of the damage that dementia has done to the frontal and temporal lobes of his brain. I'm a physical therapist with a doctorate in my years experience with home health care treating care having patients with dementia. I constantly have to redirect and tell them where we're going inside their own health.
douchebags will often wander because they have some sort of unmet physical need. For instance, looking for the bathroom. We know that he shits himself on a regular basis, and he subconsciously knows, I better get to a toilet at some point, I guess. I don't know. Another reason is literally boredom. Because their brain is losing the ability to interact with the world around them in a meaningful way, they literally get bored and need to blow off excess energy. There's been reporting about he's consistently telling people in his inner circle that he's bored with the issues of the international world. He's also bored with doing events like this. He actually doesn't give a shit. And that's part of the reason why he's a fucking hour late to everything nowadays, because his brain doesn't want to go. And they're also waiting for his crushed up Adderall to kick in so he can be somewhat coherent. And finally, this is a triggering of a flight response, because this situation with all the cameras and flashing and yelling reporters is threatening to him, because he subconsciously knows at this point that he is fucked on every single side. He's going down one way or another because of the Epstein files, some corrupted bullshit he tried to pull off, or any other number of reasons. The frontotemporal dementia is letting the mask of the malignant narcissist slip. At this point, he's on 60 days of borrowed time. Who did he borrow the time from? The American flag blue paint on the floor of the reflecting pool, from when he should have wandered into the ocean, been impeached, or they should have finished the process of invoking the 25th Amendment. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Are we... I don't want to denigrate this guy or take away from him. He does great work. He's got like 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm sure maybe some of y'all follow him. Does it really have to be us? Like on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter? Like monitoring Donald Trump's health? Can we seriously not get like, a major media outlet to do this? Like Jamie Raskin has got countless doctors, countless medical professionals to call for the 25th Amendment. And New York Times, CNN, Washington Post, it's all quiet, really. This is just, it's a failure. It's a failure and an indictment of our media. But no one's surprised. And it's why we do this show. And it is why we are going to continue to talk about it every single day. If you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video. If you stuck around to the end, drop a blue heart in the comments. Keep on fighting, y'all. Don't let them silence you. I hope Mitch McConnell's dead. And until next time, I'll see you soon.
Subgenre of flash horror that came up in the late 2000s and pretty much died when the platform did. Because the second Flash got pulled, most of these games just turned unplayable overnight and just vanished into archives that barely get opened. But every so often, one of them was so good enough to outlive all that and stick in people's heads for 10 years or more. And the deep sleep...
Why did the Walker in Season 1 pick up her teddy bear? In the very first episode of The Walking Dead, a young Walker bends down to pick up her teddy bear. It's one of the most haunting moments in the entire show, and most people never got a full explanation for it. That same episode, Morgan's wife Jenny kept returning to their house every night. She looked through the peephole and tried to turn the doorknob. It seemed she remembered where she lived even after she turned. Frank Darabont, who directed the pilot, was pushing the idea that fresh walkers retain fragments of muscle memory from their human lives. As they decay, those fragments disappear completely. Why did the Walker in Season 1 pick up her teddy bear? In the very first episode of The Walking Dead, a young Walker bends down to pick up her teddy bear. It's one of the most haunting moments in the entire show, and most people never got a full explanation for it. That same episode, Morgan's wife Jenny kept returning to their house every night. She looked through the peephole and tried to turn the doorknob. It seemed she remembered where she lived even after she turned. Frank Darabont, who directed the pilot, was pushing the idea that fresh walkers retain fragments of muscle memory from their human lives. As they decay, those fragments disappear completely. Why did the Walker in Season 1...
You gotta sign the safety sheet, man. I make these JSAs every day, job specific. Okay, I need you to sign them every day.
Chill out. Okay, look, if they make sense when I read them, I sign them.
Is that right? Because I just looked back over the last couple weeks, and you haven't signed any of them at all since like November.
Well, consider it most surprised. I didn't know I signed one in November. Look, if what you had written down on that piece of paper, if I thought that would actually keep me safe if I did them, I'd sign it, but it won't.
Yes, it will. Everything I have written down on here is for specifically your safety.
see what you got wrote down in this thing. First and foremost, stay out of danger takeoff areas. I'm the reason this takeoff. I have to be in there to work. What do you want me to do? Just stand over the outside and look in? Everybody's gonna be pissed if I do that. I'll say, wear your PPE. Well, the mill wouldn't let me come to the game without steel toes and a hard hat, so I guess you're winning on that front. And if I find myself outside, I'll put some sunglasses on. How about that? Don't even get me started on airfoot. Somebody keeps stealing all the damn walkie-talkies. How am I supposed to get a hold of anybody? I gotta yell at them from across the damn plant. Moving on to the next thing.
The dang walkie-talkies. That next one is definitely keeping you safe.
Wear a high-vis reflective vest. Not a fucking chance, but if you've seen half of the stuff that I'm getting paid to do, you would not want me to be able to be easily seen by other people. Okay, we can try that over right now.
You shouldn't be doing anything like that in the first place.
Yeah. Okay, I stopped doing the stuff that's on that punch list. We're gonna start losing employees quick. And guess who's leaving first?
Okay. What's your problem with the last?
What's the level? No throat use on site. But half these people here are getting ready for a shoulder and back and knee surgery or recovering from one. There's enough narcotics on this site to jumpstart a new fucking cartel. Okay, and that's not even realistic here. If I didn't take heavy grade narcotics as soon as I woke up in the morning, I don't think I'd be able to get out of the bed. And don't even get me started on the drug test. All I'm gonna do is blow the bottom out of that fucking cup. I mean, the JSA don't work. Pointless. I mean, what does it even do, really, for you?
It does lots of things, okay? It keeps our safety standards up to date. It shows that we've got our employees trained and the safety procedures they need to be following every day. Just in case anybody gets hurt and tries to bring upon a frivolous lawsuit or something.
Protects you from lawsuits. Damn, you know what my training was when I got this job? They slapped me on the back and said, "Good luck, don't die." That was it. You think that fucking piece of paper is gonna stop me from suing if something happens? No, I'm going to work. You write my name down there if you need to, but I ain't.
You gotta sign the safety sheet, man. I make these JSAs every day, job specific. Okay, I need you to sign them every day.
Chill out. Okay, look, if they make sense when I read them, I sign them.
Is that right? Because I just looked back over the last couple weeks, and you haven't signed any of them at all.
Your job? Why does this horrifying ball of faces in Elden Ring leave so many players in tears? When you first meet Sorceress Selene beneath the Waypoint Ruins and ask her to become your mentor, she warns you not to make the decision lightly. She explains that her obsession with reviving the Primeval Current led her down a forbidden path, causing countless sorcerers to suffer and earning her exile from Raya Lucaria. To the world, she's a dangerous heretic, but if you choose to learn from her anyway, Selene is genuinely happy. No matter what sorcery you seek, she's always eager to teach and encourage you. Later, after discovering Primeval Sorcerer Azur on Mount Gelmir and sharing the news with her, Selene reveals that Azur was one of the founders of Glintstone Sorcery and asks to help restore the study of the Primeval Current. If you refuse, she immediately...
I'm gonna be the baddest that you
I don't think the boy can handle him.
Medic!
I don't trust him.
You're on this council. But we do not grant you the rank of master. It's been a long time, Master Windu. But still, you cling to a dying order. If you had the chance again, would you make the same choice? Just as I remember. I don't think the boy can handle him. I don't trust him. You're on this council. But we do not grant you the rank of master. It's been a long time, Master Windu. Still, you cling to a dying order. If you had the chance make the same choice. Just as I remembered. I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
You're on this council. But we do not grant you the rank of master. It's been a long time, Master Windu. Still, you cling to a dying order. If you had the chance again, would you make the same choice? Just as I remembered. I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
You're on this council. But we do not grant you the rank of master.
Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? I think they were crazy. Actually, they were trying to save themselves. In 1937, Japan launched a full-scale invasion of China. Plan was simple: knock China out fast and profit from plundering China. But Japan seriously underestimated China's will to fight back. What was supposed to be a quick blitz turned into a grinding war of attrition. Not only was there no money to be made in China, but China didn't even have the one thing Japan needed most: oil. And Japan barely produced any oil at home either. To keep the war machine running, Japan had to buy it from America. At first, no problem. But as the front lines stretched longer and longer, and strategic resource consumption skyrocketed. By 1939, Japan was running out of money to buy oil. It became clear that if Japan kept grinding away at China like this, Japan was going to be finished sooner or later.
We should use our powerful navy to push south, invade Southeast Asia, and grab the oil and rubber. No. We push north, invade the Soviet Union. The Imperial Japanese Army has never lost a battle.
All right, south it is. On July 26, 1941, Japan moved into southern French Indochina, planning to use it as a springboard to attack Southeast Asia. But this move touched America's core interests in the Pacific. The United States immediately froze all Japanese assets in America and slapped an oil embargo on Japan. Britain and the Netherlands quickly followed with their own embargoes. Overnight, Japan lost 94% of its oil supply, with only enough oil reserves to last less than 2 years. Once that ran out, the dream of empire would be finished. Japan's top brass concluded that although America hadn't directly entered the war, it had clearly sided with the Allies. A war between Japan and America was inevitable, so why sit around waiting to die? Better to strike first. The plan was to destroy the American Pacific Fleet in one blow, use the window, while America couldn't fight back, to quickly seize the oil fields of the Dutch East Indies and the rubber mining areas of British Malaya, then build an unsinkable defensive perimeter stretching from Burma all the way to the Pacific Islands. By the time America was ready to respond, it would be facing a Japan that already controlled all the strategic high ground. Maybe America wouldn't want to fight a costly war against that. So on October 19th, 1941, Japan's Imperial General Headquarters officially approved the Hawaii operation. Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? I think they were crazy. Actually, they were trying to save themselves. In 1937, Japan launched a full-scale invasion of China. Plan was simple: knock China out fast and profit from plundering China. But Japan seriously underestimated China's will to fight back. What was supposed to be a quick blitz turned into a grinding war of attrition. Not only was there no money to be made in China, but China didn't even have the one thing Japan needed most: oil. And Japan barely produced any oil at home either. To keep the war machine running, Japan had to buy it from America. At first, no problem. But as the front lines stretched longer and longer,
But I had to go out there and keep my septic
Great receipt, too. O'Connell looking for Tombstone pile driver here. What's he doing? Yeah, looks good for the gun. He's in the corner again. He's going to try to ride him one more time.
Right in the midsection now.
Go for this again. Oh, look at this.
But I had to go out there and keep my septic
Come down on the carcass of the innocent
proceed to. O'Connor looking for a tombstone pile driver here. What's he doing? Great proceed to. O'Connor looking for a tombstone pile driver here. What's he doing? He's in the corner again. Is he going to try to ride him one more time?
Right in the midsection now.
Oh, look at this! I had to go out there and keep myself. Great proceed to. O'Connor looking for a tombstone pile driver here. What's he doing? He's in the corner again. Is he going to try to ride him one more time?
Right in the midsection now.
Oh, look at this! I had to go out there and keep myself. Great proceed to. O'Connor looking for a tombstone pile driver. Honey, get off of Minecraft! Someone took our son! They did what? That's right. We tied him to the train tracks. And it sounds like the 5 o'clock will be here any second. What do you want from us? Just name it. Simple. And answer the age-old trolley question. In front of me is a lever. If I push it to the left, the train will bring an untimely end to your beloved son. What if I push it to the right? Your Xbox 360 will be obliterated. Yep, I'm dead. Push it to the left. Dead! Wow, just like that? You're not even gonna think about it? You don't understand! Gaming on the 360 was peak! Halo! Gears! Left 4 Dead! I've been chasing the happiness I felt during those days ever since. You know what, man? Same. And I don't care what anyone else says. The avatars were straight fire, and they need to bring them back exactly how they used to be. You're both insane! I hope that Xbox gets the red ring of death! You take that back! Honey!
So in Warhammer, orcs reproduce by releasing spores that develop underground like mushrooms. They do now? What do you mean now? In the original Road Trader lore, it detailed how when orcs got older, they became feral and would develop marsupial-like pouches to raise their young.
Like kangaroos? They might not know.
So in Warhammer, orcs reproduce by releasing spores that develop underground like mushrooms. They do now? What do you mean now? In the original Rogue Trader lore, it detailed how when orcs got older, they became feral and would develop marsupial-like pouches to raise their young.
Like kangaroos? They might not know.
So in Warhammer, orcs reproduce by back.
Stop! I am not a spectator! I am a warrior! Never read that guy.
Aren't you going to help too?
No.
Is it because you're old?
Hey, stop! I am not a spectator! I am a warrior! Never read that guy.
Aren't you going to help too?
No.
Is it because you're old?
This is Israeli foreign policy.
Oh.
Hey, let's attack Iran together. All right, I think that's enough.
We are finished. When I say we are finished.
This is Israeli foreign policy. Hey, let's attack Iran together. All right, I think that's enough.
We are finished. When I say we are finished.
Say my name. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, shut up. Oh, come on. The Clown Prince of Gotham. gotta give me that. That shit's tough.
Step aside, clown. Try Thanos, the Mad Titan. Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, I know I have the coolest name around.
The sport is not for you. The god of alien and Titan. It's for me. The man who broke the bat. Yeah, so I think that...
What about the god of mischief?
Wasn't that bad?
That shit was ass. Alright, motherfucker, save me a Doomsday then.
Speaking of Doomsday, I am here.
Oh shit, guys, here's the drama queen.
You can call me the Iron Baron.
Why is everyone laughing? It's just always a Doomsday. Oh shit, guys, that was a good laugh. But it's pretty clear that I have the coldest name, so...
Clown? What's wrong with you? Clown, what's wrong with...
The cool...
I have the coolest nickname.
I actually don't think so. I still believe I have the...
Die a true believer.
Oh, come on! The Clown Prince... Hey, I was on Namek, okay? Shit got crazy. I got stabbed and blown up. I've been stabbed and blown up, too. And dumped by the